What is Loopring exactly? Loopring is an open source protocol that's used for building new crypto assets on the Ethereum blockchain. It was launched in September 2018 and was designed for users who wanted complete transparency, exemplary user experience, and reduced costs in DeFi exchanges. As the name suggests, this project aims to ease exchange through trade loops. To settle decentralized orders, these loops are used to process numerous transactions in rings rather than one-to-one settlement, which is difficult to execute on popular DeFi exchanges. This not only reduces gas costs, but also makes the system quite efficient. All in all, this amazing project is envisioned for the optimization of decentralized exchanges, and that's exactly why the reason behind Loopring's protocol and LRC's success. So, let's dig in to understand just how this all works. But before we head to how Loopring works, let's tell you why Loopring needed diverse operating mechanisms. Well, the answer to that is pretty evident. Both centralized and decentralized finances have their drawbacks. The centralized finance exchanges failed to provide the security, transparency, and liquidity that users required, whereas DeFi spaces had low processing speed and high gas and transaction costs, which made it impossible for the masses to transact in the space. In this situation, Loopring emerged as a hybrid protocol of centralized and decentralized finance. This means that it had the constructive properties of both. According to Loopring's website, the system provides three main benefits to the traders: increased security, high throughput, and low cost. To understand the Loopring working mechanism in depth, let's discuss some of the major components that are causing the Loopring rise. The first major component that minimized the scaling problem is zero-knowledge rollup. As the limitations on Ethereum platform increased, the traders started looking for ways to use Ethereum platform effectively, but the Ethereum 2.0 updates don't seem to release anytime soon. In these desperate times, ZK rollups of Loopring became the solution the crypto world needed. To increase stability, Loopring uses the zero-knowledge rollup method in which the transactions are cryptographically bundled and uploaded to the Ethereum platform. These bundles or data records are made up of 16 transactions that are summarized to process and produce one single output. This not only eases the load on Ethereum's chain, but makes the transaction cheaper and faster. This data structure or bundle is stored in the Merkle tree, and the output of this tree is processed once to provide cryptographic proof to the main Ethereum blockchain. That cryptographic summary contains the details of all the transactions that were bundled to create one single transaction. In this system, SNARK, or Succinct Non-Interactive Argument of Knowledge, is used as a cryptographic proof on the main Ethereum layer. The smart contract on layer 2 is only updated after the system has received the validation proof SNARK from layer 1. This basically proves that conditions of trade are satisfied without revealing crucial transaction details. This entire process makes it impossible for scammers to breach security. According to the website, the older version of Loopring could only handle 3 transactions per second. However, after ZK rollups, Loopring can handle more than 2,000 trades per second with a similar security as Ethereum. Now, let's move on to the second major component of Loopring that has the solution to all the liquidity issues of DEX. In the ecosystem, thousands of coins are being sold and bought every single second through decentralized exchanges. To make this exchange simpler, Loopring created a system that makes trading faster and cheaper by creating a group of 5 rings. In this group, the traders can swap digital assets with each other on Loopring's platform. So if someone requires a Bitcoin and the other requires an Ethereum and has a Bitcoin to sell, they both can swap their coins through a smart contract with the help of a ring miner. This system creates a ring for 4 to 5 traders who have the currency that the other one requires. If they swap their coins, they don't really need a specific coin market to sell or buy. In this process, ring miners play a key role. Ring miners are the networking workers who are incentivized to find the swapper trades, manage the order books, and order rings and make sure the trade is conducted properly. So how did Loopring grow so big? Loopring, or LRC coin, was created in 2017 by Daniel Wang. The ICO, or initial offering of coin, happened in August 2017 when the coin raised a huge amount of $45 million. The name Loopring was developed from the order ring or ring matching mechanism that the company adopted. Loopring 2.0 was launched in 2019. This version enhanced the trading protocols even more. It provided a platform where one could trade in pairs like like Ethereum or LRC. This update also had a liquidity add and remove option, which allowed traders to put down liquidity so that others could trade. In December 2019, Loopring took on a new birth when it converted from 2.0 to 3.0. The 3.0 version was a lot more efficient than the previous version because not only it increased the efficiency, but in 2020 it released its very own hybrid exchange, which had features like the order book model and AMM. AMM, or Automated Moneymaker, is a system that allowed users to transact their money with any governing entity or authority. It eliminates the concept of traditional markets by using liquidity pools. This takes us to the diverse feature of Loopring 3.0 that made it as popular as it is today. Let's talk about some of the amazing properties of this decentralized protocol. The first one is the Ethereum level security that Loopring claims to have. Let's tell you how it's achieved. In a centralized system like Binance and Coinbase, traders have to leave their precious assets with the exchange and deal with the consequences of low security. Sadly, when hacking attacks happen, these traders lose millions of dollars. Loopring's non-custodial wallet technology allows users to keep their assets in their control. It allows you to keep your asset in your wallet and trade it whenever you want without intermediaries being involved. In CEX, or centralized exchange, distributed liquidity makes it hard for new exchanges to step into the market. This is because exchanges that are popular and have more trading pairs are preferred by traders. Moreover, the bigger order books are preferred over smaller ones because of the bid-ask in these systems. The feature of Loopring that disrupted the market was its open source offering. This feature allowed any entity to create its own DEX with Loopring's assistance. The Loopring protocol, of course, keeps its security fee to manage these exchanges, but it indeed is a great opportunity for new crypto enthusiasts. The new platforms can also use the Loopring platform to share the liquidity with traders. Another amazing feature of Loopring is OCDA. OCDA, or on-chain data availability, allows users to choose whether they want their data to be stored on-chain or off-chain. This feature can also increase the scalability because if the data is stored off-chain and the OCDA mode is on, then the system can perform up to 16,400 transactions per second on the Validium node. Now, let's move on to the currency of this amazing protocol. The inherent token of Looping is LRC. This token was launched in 2017, and since then, this token has been booming. It's mainly used in Loopring's exchange, as you can pay in LRC on Loopring's DEX. There are several reasons behind LRC's boom. Some of them are tie-up with GameStop, being associated with Ethereum Layer 1, and having features of both CEX and DEX protocols. The current supply of LRCs is 1.2 billion coins, and more than 20 million LRCs are burned to date. Loopring is also important on the platform because anyone who wishes to operate DEX through Loopring has to deposit 250,000 LRCs as a security deposit. If the exchange creators fail to operate the exchange correctly, then this cost is confiscated to maintain the Loopring protocol's reputation. With all these features, Loopring has the potential to move the market completely and create its own space that is much more efficient and does not compromise on security. The price of Loopring increases to 34% after GameStop decides to tie up with it. The question that arises here is, why would such a popular high street gaming retailer be interested in a Layer 2 coin? Loopring is a protocol built on the Ethereum blockchain. This protocol is an audited, open-source, non-custodial system that is used as a decentralized exchange. It's mainly referred to as Ethereum Layer 2 protocol, which is supposed to assist Ethereum with its increasing transactions issues like scalability and lag in the protocol. According to Vitalik Buterin, Layer 2 is the future of Ethereum scaling. Due to the association with Ethereum, traders and investors can evidently foresee its value because in the history of crypto, the LRC coin is amongst the very few coins that acquired a market volume of $1.5 billion in 24 hours. Not only that, Loopring is still holding its place in the top 100 cryptocurrencies of the world.